Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, especially as Kyle said, he's been an integral part of the museum since the very earliest days. That's no joke. The early Christmas ornament collection, right? And ornament. You also had a tree,
aluminum Christmas tree,
lights,
color wheels. Oh yeah,
that was part of something that we called community collections.
Yes.
And it was a way for us to sort of address all of the people that would come to us that said, "Oh, I love what you're doing. I've got this or that or the other." And it may not have had a specific relationship to New York City, but it gave us a way to sort of allow the people of the city to show their own interests. And so it was like a way to say, hey, you know, this is how we are as a city. This is the people that we are and all of our diverse interests. And it really helped us to grow the museum as an organization in ways that, you know, were very diverse and not so centered on one person's vision. So like we said at that point, we said, hey, this World's Fair from 1939-40 collection that Kyle had such a personal relationship, having started this as a kid, right? Like,
oh yes.
What was the first World's Fair?
We'll
How old were you?
We'll look over there in a moment.
10, 12?
I was It was 1989. I'm turning it to me. Hi. It was 1989. It was the 50th anniversary of the 39 World's Fair, and I was a kid, and my parents were getting collector's magazines, and in it, am I centered?
It's great.
You want to hold it?
Okay. I'm enjoying the video.
It's the wonder of tiny cameras. But no, it was the 50th anniversary. I was 9 years old in 1989, and I saw the cover, and the cover was basically that poster right there, and I was like, what is this otherworldly... Which is in the video we'll be watching shortly. And I just kind of fell in love. I wanted to go to New York City anyway. I loved Art Deco as a kid, as most children do. And I just fell in love with the fair. And so I was like, when I get to New York, I can't wait to go see this fair. And I give the tours of it now, although there's not a ton left. But one of the first things was, when I was a kid, we'll see it in a minute, the chicken coop door. It was a metal sign that it said World's Fair Selection. I was like, what is that? I think that's that fair thing that I had seen in the magazine. And so that was one of the earliest pieces. And then antiquing in upstate New York, that's where I'm from, this stuff was everywhere. And it was semi-affordable at the time. Still kind of is, because they made a ton of stuff. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and now over 18 years that they've been on display here, that many people have come and heard the same story and learned about it the way you have.
And this is your collection, right, Dave? The Statue of Liberties?
Well,
was that your first, or what?
Again, yeah, it was one of the things that I really spearheaded was the Statue of Liberty figurines, and that was when we started the museum, when I started the museum. As a solo project, it was just the window displays in my apartment at the time. And it was not long before I saw...
Which was nearby, right?
Right on Havemeyer.
2 blocks away, Havemeyer and Grand.
Yep.
And within the first year or so, I started to have interested people that wanted to contribute. And this became very clearly a collaborative project. And so, so at this point, what we're looking at is not just my collection, but what I call building a critical mass. Once you get to that critical mass, other people start to bring in and contribute, and it's like the typical snowball effect that it just builds upon itself once you get to that point. So anyways, I'm grateful to have you guys here tonight for a special event, and let you talk about your video now.
Yeah, so we're doing our first Fridays. We're going to try to do each month. We'll have something exciting hopefully going on. And we're open now Friday through Sundays, right? The Reliquary?
Yes, 12 to 6 p.m. every Friday through Sunday. And
I wish
by appointment outside.
Shout out to Olivia, our volunteer.
Olivia, our volunteers here tonight, and all of our great volunteers. Yes.
Who recently won an award for Most Civic.
Yeah.
Most Civic!
2025.
Rock on, that's great. And what, is it 340? What's the address here?
370 Metropolitan.
370 Metropolitan Avenue here in Williamsburg. The coolest place ever with the coolest museum. So check us out.